Hey Anthony, it's George. So this video is purely educational. It's going to be showing you ways to leverage the internet to start getting you more clients, and it'll show you what other people are doing as well. Now, I'm going to just address this because I get this a lot. You're probably thinking, why is he helping me out? What's in it for him? Well, actually, I read minds. And the reason that I do this is just purely educational. I'm a firm believer that if you don't know something, or if you don't know of something, you're not going to be able to fix yourself if you don't know. So, these videos are actually meant to teach people and show them how they can use the internet and how they can leverage it to bring them a lot more clients. So, I know you're in Pasadena. I looked up Pasadena Fence Company specifically. We got 90 searches a month coming in. And the first guy who's taking up all the traffic is Pasadena Fence Co. I don't know if you know these guys, but they're taking up all the traffic. The next guy down, actually, is Dow Fence. Although these guys are way down here, they're still getting some of the traffic because they're on the first page. 90% of the traffic is actually on the first page. So, let me kind of show you what they're doing, and it's going to show you that you need a website. So first thing I want to talk about is you should build a website because this actually turns into an asset. And that asset is actually going to bring you clients in the long run. Not only that, it's almost like a digital business card. If someone hears about you and they want to look you up, you want to show them something like, you want to show them a website. Now, although this website doesn't look that great, you want to show them something that does look great. Same with this one, it doesn't look that great. You want to show them what you stand for, and your website's going to represent that. So the main thing you can do to start beating these guys is get that website, and then the first thing you want to get is content. Google loves content. They love the amount that you have on a page. They love the type of content. It has to be topic relevant and keyword rich. So you want to make sure that if you get content, you're not copying it from anybody else's site. It's all unique, and you're talking about different types of fencing. I always recommend at least 1,500 words because that's really going to boost you above all these other guys. So let's see how much content these guys have. They have 246 words, and they're number 1. Now, these guys actually have a little more, but their structure is so incorrect that they're at the bottom. So they have 534 words. It's almost double, but they're missing some basic SEO things. Like the title is there, but the description's not there. There's a bunch of structure in the header tags. You're only allowed one H1 tag, and they have about 5. So this will actually throw the entire site off. Now, that's super important. Content, structure of your SEO. Next thing I want to talk about is something called a backlink. Now, not only do you make the site, when you get the site up and running, you need to put something called a backlink on there. Now, a backlink is a link on a different site, and that link actually sends traffic to you. An example of a backlink is if a news station writes an article, and in that article they have a link. And if someone clicks on that link, it goes to your site. The more backlinks you have, the better you are. So these guys actually only have a little bit of backlinks. So if you were interested in the website and doing the backlinks and doing all of this, you could easily take over because they only have 26. That's easily done in a day. Although it does take time to rank, it takes about 3 to 6 months to rank. This is really easy to beat. Same thing with these guys. These guys have a little bit more, but at the same time, remember I told you, their structure is off. So you can't just have a website. You have to make sure the SEO is correct. And because these guys are number one, they're getting 142 people coming to their site. As a fence company owner, I'm sure you understand that many people coming to your site is actually really beneficial to your profits. Since these guys from the bottom, they're getting 37 people. So it's a little bit, but it just shows you that if you're on the first page, there's so much that you can do. You can take over and you can get a lot of these clients. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is something you can implement. You need to get a Google My Business listing right here. But you need to get it, and I recommend more citations. Citations will actually help out. It looks like you're also not covering all of Pasadena. I'm sure you cover more than just this area. But if I look on the maps, it looks like you're only doing this area, so you're only going to pop up in this small section. You're not going to come to the rest of Pasadena. I'm not sure if you come towards Houston a little bit, but you're missing a lot of traffic. I don't know if you come out to La Porte, out here, or I'm not sure what you do. But I do know you need that. It looks like you don't have any photos. I'm noticing it says that you're open 24 hours. I'm not sure if that's correct, but if it's not, you should update it. Yeah, website actually helps tons. But that's effectively all in the optimization of this. You need to optimize your Google Business listing. With that being said, after you optimize it, you need to add these things called citations. Now, a citation is something that is, so an example of a citation is a listing in a directory that has your name, address, and your phone number. Now that is a citation. I always recommend 300 to 400 per map listing, because what it does, a map listing is effectively like an antenna. The closer you are to it, the stronger the signal. Now, by doing these 300 to 400 citations, it increases the strength of that antenna. But you still have to choose where you're willing to serve. So, let's kind of recap a little bit. My name's George Alanis, and the 3 things I think you should do really are just get that website together, put some content on it, put about 1,500 words of topic relevant, keyword rich content, and you'll smoke those guys. Do that, get some backlinks. If you get a couple hundred backlinks, if you were to get like 200 backlinks, I guarantee that you would be passing them so much and you'd be taking all their traffic. Citations. If you fully optimize your G&B listing and start doing everything that Google asks of you for that, like if they say pictures, add pictures. If they say website, add the website. If they say add a short name, add a short name. Do that, and then start putting citations to it. 300 to 400 listings in directories. Yelp is an example of one. I'm not sure if you're on Yelp yet, but that'll actually boost your map rankings up a lot. 30% of the traffic happens there. 60% of the traffic happens on the first page. So, if you like what I'm saying and you want to hear more, my email is george@underdogleads.com. My website is underdogleads.com. I'm going to put my phone number at the bottom of the email so you can go ahead and give me a call as well if you feel like if you want to talk more. And with all that, I'd like to thank you for your time. Have a good one.